Yes, I am also a retired state employee. Because of my husband dying, I get a very small, he was a blue-collar worker, Social Security at this point. I am under 65, and I also had 36 years of state service, and I was at a low labor grade. I am just barely able to make it by with what is happening with taxes. State employees pay taxes also in their towns. It just doesn't seem right that what may be happening, may happen, that it would be, say, the $100 or the percentage out. I'm already starting to run in the red. Now, on top of that, I don't think I'm going to be able to run the next term because I'm not going to be able to afford it. I just wish there was something you could consider that would help us, because when we signed that contract, when we began, we were not promised high wages or anything along that line, but that when we retired, whether you were under 65 or over 65, that you would be able to have everything intact. That's the reason we worked so many years for the state at low labor grades with our retirement benefits. And it's also going to affect the younger people who are coming up for retirement in the next few years. I know I can see both sides. I can see us as the legislature listening to the budget, but I also can hear the rank and file, state employee, firefighter, you name it. So what can be done to help us? Or say me. It's going to be a very tough show.
Well, I guess to answer your question most directly, you probably should have national health insurance, because we found that the state's cost for insurance for an individual right now, those under 65, is nearly $900 a month.
I understand that.
And it's going up at about 9% a year, and the state's health insurance costs are approaching $500 million over the biennium.
But a contract is a contract.
Well, one of the things that I mentioned...
And this is for all state employees.
I understand that. If you would look at every document you have been given, you will see, written in regular ink, not in invisible ink, that there is and never has been a guarantee for health insurance. This state is not obliged to provide health insurance for retirees. There is no question that sometimes there are groups who chose not to share, not to make sure people notice that information. We are committed, absolutely committed, to continuing to subsidize health insurance for state employees, even though we are not required to do so. We are doing it because it is the right thing to do. Now, if we don't have the money, we don't have the money. If anyone in this room has an idea of how immediately
we can do it
to get money into the budget, we would like to hear that. And the fact is that every person who spoke to us, and we had more than 1,000 people come to our hearings, and we heard from more than 250, and there was a pattern. Everyone said, we understand that these are difficult times, number one. Number two, this is the program I care about, whatever it happens to be. Please not only fund it fully, but add. Number three, cut the total budget. And number four, do not make me have to pay any more for anything. We couldn't do that.